Welcome to the ultimate wildlife showdown. Today's contenders are not just strong, they're icons of their ecosystems. And now, we're throwing them into the same arena to find out one thing. Who's the king of brute strength, primal fury, and alpha dominance? First up, stepping out of the dense forests of Central Africa, weighing up to 400 pounds of pure muscle and attitude, the silverback gorilla. He's not here to climb trees or eat bananas, he's here to throw down. Then, rising from the North American wilderness like a freight train covered in fur, the unmatched powerhouse, the grizzly bear. He can run faster than a horse, tear trees apart like paper, and slap a moose to next Tuesday. And finally, with the golden mane and a royal reputation, the African lion. The king of the savannah, a tactical predator, and a symbol of raw, coordinated hunting power, three apex beasts, three completely different styles, one epic battle. Can the gorilla's strength and agility overpower the bear's raw mass? Will the grizzly's claws and bite reign supreme? Or does the lion's speed, coordination, and killer instinct give it the edge? This isn't just nature. This is nature turned into a battlefield. Stay tuned, because when these titans clash, only one leaves the jungle standing. Let's talk stats. Because before these titans throw a single punch or claw, we need to break down the brute facts. This isn't just about attitude, it's about size, strength, and what nature gave them for the fight. The silverback gorilla, muscle overload. Gorillas don't lift weights, they are the weights. Height, around 5.5 feet standing upright. Weight, up to 400 pounds, all lean, dense muscle. Arms, long and freakishly strong, like having to steel cables swinging at you. Grip strength, over 1,300 psi, enough to crush coconuts, bones, or your confidence. Bite force, around 1,300 psi, with sharp, shovel-like teeth. Gorillas are not predators, but don't mistake that for weakness. They can snap bamboo-like twigs, throw logs, and if cornered, turn into a fury of fists and fangs. You don't want to see a silverback angry. Think of a bodybuilder who just got cut off in traffic. The grizzly bear, the natural bulldozer. Now entering the arena, weighing in at up to 1,200 pounds of claws, muscle, and uncheckable rage, the grizzly bear. Height, up to 10 feet standing. Weight, up to 1,200 pounds. Claws, 4 inches long, curved like knives. Bite force, over 1,200 psi. Speed, can charge at 35 miles per hour faster than Usain Bolt. The bear is basically a living tank. It's not here to play defense. It's here to flatten anything in its path, from elk to enemies. Its claws can tear bark off trees or open carcasses like Ziploc bags. Its muscles are built for grappling, wrestling, and complete domination. The African lion, speed and precision. The lion might be the smallest of the three. But don't let the size fool you. This cat is all killer, no filler. Weight, around 420 pounds. Bite force, about 650 psi, less than the others, but sharp enough to sever spine. Claws, retractable, deadly, and precise. Top speed, around 50 miles per hour in short bursts. Tactic, ambush, outflank, and finish quickly. Lions are team hunters by nature, but a lone male in his prime. That's a battle-hardened, 420-pound apex killer that knows how to hit fast and hard. It's not about brute strength, it's about knowing exactly where to strike. So who's the strongest gorilla, pound-for-pound muscle king? Grizzly, heavyweight mauler with claws of doom. Lion, fast, efficient, and deadly in motion. It's not just muscle, it's how you use it. But the big question is, will muscle win over mass? Or will the killer instinct beat brute force? Raw power is one thing, but in the animal kingdom, attitude is everything. So who's most likely to throw the first punch? Who fights smart, who fights dirty? Let's dive into the minds behind the muscle. The gorilla, the reluctant warrior. Despite being built like an NFL linebacker crossed with a bodybuilder, gorillas are surprisingly peaceful. They're family-oriented, protective, and prefer to settle disputes with shows of dominance like chest beating or loud roars. But when forced to fight, they fight with emotion. They charge and throw. They grab and slam. Their style is less predator, more street brawler with rage issues. Gorillas don't plan out attacks. They overwhelm with bursts of brutal force. It's personal, primal, and usually over fast. The grizzly bear, the unstoppable force. Grizzlies are solitary, territorial, and confident. They don't seek conflict, but they also don't back down from it. They've fought wolves, moose, even other bears and won. In combat, they charge like a freight train. They maul, bite, and pin. They use their massive paws like hammers and their jaws like vices. Grizzlies don't fight smart. They fight until nothing's moving. You don't beat a grizzly, you survive it. The lion, the tactical assassin. Lions are apex predators that kill for a living. They're the only social big cats, and they've learned the art of team strategy. A solo lion, however, is no joke. He's fast, cunning, and knows where it hurts. He circles before he pounces. He goes for the neck or spine. He uses stealth, agility, and sheer ferocity to win. The lion doesn't just attack. He executes. He's the most calculated fighter in the trio. And sometimes, brains beat brawn. Who has the smarter style? Gorilla. Emotional but explosive. Grizzly. Relentless and overpowering. Lion. Calculated, efficient, and surgically precise. The real question is, what happens when raw rage meets refined killing instinct? Does primal fury trump precision, or will the tactician outlast the brute? Imagine a wide savanna clearing. The wind is still, birds scatter, and three apex beasts lock eyes across the dry ground. There are no rules, only instinct. Round 1. The opening clash. The lion moves first. He's not the biggest, but he's fast, agile, and tactical. He circles, low to the ground, eyeing the gorilla with precision. The gorilla pounds his chest like a war drum, rising to full height. Then out of nowhere, boom, the grizzly crashes into both of them like a furry freight train. The lion is knocked aside. The gorilla grapples with the bear, and it's a brawl of sheer muscle versus mass. Fur, dust, and rage fly into the air. Round 2. The lion strikes. While the bear and gorilla are locked up, the lion sees his chance. He leaps onto the grizzly's back, claws digging in, teeth aiming for the neck. But a quick twist of the bear's massive body throws him off like a feather. Now it's the bear versus both challengers. He's bleeding, but not slowing down. The gorilla grabs a fallen log. Yes, a log. And smashes it into the grizzly's shoulder. The bear growls in pain, but retaliates with a paw swipe that sends the gorilla rolling. Round 3. All-out mayhem. Now all three are hurt. Blood is on the ground. But no one is backing off. The lion goes low. The gorilla goes high. And the bear just charges straight through both. The lion gets clawed. The gorilla takes a bite to the arm. But the silverback is fueled by fury now. He roars and body slams the bear with everything he's got. The lion seizes his moment. He leaps, jaws open, landing a brutal bite to the bear's throat. The bear stumbles, still standing, but barely. The turning point, with the bear dazed, the gorilla and lion lock eyes. It's down to 2. The lion circles. The gorilla charges, a left hook, a claw swipe, a bite to the shoulder. The two trade blows like titans until the gorilla lifts the lion off the ground and slams him down hard. Dust explodes. The lion doesn't get back up. End of the battle. The grizzly lies still. The lion breathes, but stays down. And the gorilla, bruised, bleeding, but unbroken, beats his chest in victory. But is this really a win, or just survival? Because when monsters clash, there are no kings, only survivors. So who takes the crown in this savage three-way battle? If you're betting on brute strength alone, the grizzly bear came in swinging. With claws like daggers and the weight of a compact car, it dominated early. But in the wild, strength isn't everything. The lion, tactical and ferocious, struck with surgical precision. He waited, watched, and pounced at the perfect time. But solo combat isn't the lion's specialty. He's a strategist, not a brawler. That leaves the silverback gorilla. Not a natural killer, but a fighter fueled by raw emotion and terrifying strength. He's smart, adaptable, and, when cornered, absolutely explosive. In our simulated showdown, the gorilla outlasted them all, not because he was the deadliest, but because he was the most versatile. He doesn't just survive. He adapts, he evolves, and when pushed he wins. And the winner is the silverback gorilla. He walked in as the underdog. He walked out as the last beast standing. But hey, That's just our take. Now it's your turn. Do you think the gorilla deserved the win? Could the grizzly have pulled through with a lucky strike? Or was the lion's strategy simply underestimated? Tell us what you think in the comments. Smash that like button if you love wildlife battles. And don't forget to subscribe because the next fight might be even wilder.